How's it going, guys? And welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, a series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered in the modern meta of the game, or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we're taking a look at the Good Juju. If you'd like to farm the Good Juju for yourself, you're going to want to first make sure that you're on at least Mayhem 4 or higher, and then fast travel over to the Forgotten Basilica on Promethea, and jumping on down to kill the Rampager, who of course can drop the Good Juju. The Good Juju is a legendary Dahl assault rifle able to roll in any of the elements and only shooting in a 4-round burst. While you can swap firing modes, they are both still burst fire. However, for some reason the secondary firing mode has decreased damage than the primary. Every non-critical hit that you deal with the Good Juju will stack your crit damage by plus 20% up to 25 times, giving you up to a 500% bonus crit damage. It is also worth keeping in mind though that the Good Juju has a lowered base crit to the point of it literally just being a 1x bonus, meaning that without any stacks, your crit damage is the same as your body shot damage. However, these stacks are actually stacking that base crit damage, meaning that the base formula of the Good Juju looks like this compared to what the formula usually looks like, being a 2x crit bonus. However, that 20% actually stacks onto that base crit bonus, meaning that at a 25 stack Good Juju, this is what the formula would look like. These stacks are lost upon manually reloading, swapping weapons, or entering fight for your life. When you score a kill with the Good Juju, your magazine will be completely refilled. The Good Juju actually went under a bit of a soft rework. I can't entirely remember what the numbers were, however, it used to still stack this crit damage, however, it was lost on critical hit. Of course, this was changed to be removed only on manual reload, so that you could actually make use of it for more than a single bullet. It does also seem that the critical hit bonus was then doubled to 40%, however, at some point along the way, this seems to have been lost like a couple other changes, and currently it is still just the 20% bonus. Good Juju, more like bad poo-poo. The Good Juju suffers from what I would like to dub the Gearbox Goofy Goo Goo Gaga we don't have an idea so just give it a stupidly complex gimmick gamer moment. Of course, meaning Gearbox didn't know what the fuck to do with this gun, so they just threw a bunch of shit at the wall and held it in place so it had no choice but to stick. This gun is a reference to the Bad Juju from Destiny, which simply grants bonus damage on kill. I mean, along with granting super energy, but I have no idea what the fuck that means as I felt the touch of a woman and therefore I don't play Destiny. But Gearbox saw that and like a Redditor with access to thesaurus.com made it way more complicated than it had to be. The Good Juju is like the fucking rock of Sisyphus of Borderlands 3. You have to build up those stacks of 25, which is 7 bursts to a body, which by the way, the highest damage roll of the Good Juju has a mag size of 24, meaning that without mag size boost, you need to get a kill before you're even able to fully stack this thing. And if you do get it fully stacked, all it takes is one bad play, baby, and bada bing bada boom, you're fucking rolling back down that hill with that fucking rock chasing you. All the way back down to 0 stacks and you gotta do it all over again. And of course, that's even assuming you're able to get a fucking kill in the first place because, oh my god, this thing falls off a fucking cliff at True Guardian Takedown. Like, genuinely unusable because you're not going to get a fucking kill in time. If at all, really. The only character that actually made this usable in True Guardian Takedown was Mose because 1, Mose is fucking bullshit, as we all know, and 2, she doesn't have to actually rely on getting a kill to sustain the ammo, meaning that she can just stank it once and that's about it. And honestly, with that, Mose proves that this gun has the potential to be incredibly fun when there's not the constant fear of just instantly losing all of your stacks. With substantial enough ammo regen to not have to worry about ever blowing through your ammo, which isn't necessarily Mose specific, this gun just feels really fucking good to use and is really fun. Though, again, at content lower than True Guardian Takedown, this thing does not have the damage for Guardian Takedown. But at lower tiers of content, when you can actually kill things quick enough to utilize that passive, it does flow pretty damn well. However, it is still punishing if you do end up missing a kill, or if you get a kill and it just doesn't refill your magazine because it wasn't actually the damage from the Good Juju that got the kill. There will be situations though where you do find that this gun is actually working well and it's actually really fucking fun when it is. The problem is it's not consistently fun, and that is genuinely the entire issue with the Good Juju, is that it just needs to feel more fun and more fun consistently. constantly. Overall, there's just way too much downtime in the gameplay due to way too harsh of punishments for missing shots or not killing an enemy quick enough. I genuinely think the best solution would simply be to drop the max stacks to 12 while keeping the max damage of that crit bonus the same, if this is the mechanic that they really wanted to keep for this. That way it only takes 3 bursts to a body shot before you're stacked to decrease downtime and make fucking up just slightly less severe, or this gun could be drastically reworked into being more like the bad Juju that it's fucking based off of, which just stacks damage on kill, or the way that I would honestly like to see it is just have it not have a gimmick whatsoever and simply give it a drastically increased crit damage ratio, which is just constantly active. The minigame of the Good Juju is just fucking painful, and it just cuts away any sort of fun that this gun could possibly provide, especially when it's competing with things like the Breath of the Dying, the Creeping Corruption, the Chaos, the Hail, the Soul Render, the Star Helix. Holy fucking shit, there's a lot of really good Dahl ARs. The Good Juju just ain't one of them. But that's gonna about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Down in the description will be a link to my Twitch channel where I'll be live right after this video goes up, and just below that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.